don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it.
What's going on, broskies? It is Lupus, and in today's video I want to update you guys on the hunt for the monster on Paracel Storm. Yesterday, as you guys should know, I made a video updating you guys on every little hint that we have gotten in the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and then I decided to stream for a couple hours after that video was uploaded. So I was streaming for a good 2 to 3 hours with a lot of friends, the Cax, Hornadal, my best friend JD, and Battle Rush Gaming, who is the master of Easter eggs, as a lot of people would refer to him as, because he has hinted at a lot of Easter eggs, and we have collaborated in the past, and I decided it would be awesome if we streamed together trying to find the Easter eggs, so that's what we did. We tried out a lot of things that we had thought of ourselves, that we had our friends recommend to us, and people who were in the chat of the stream recommended to us. So we did try out a lot of things, and I want to kind of update you guys and tell you guys what we did try and what we're going to try and do again today, which I'm hopefully going to be streaming after this video goes live. So to start off with, we did try and swim around a rock with boats on Paracel Storm, and you guys are probably thinking, what the hell, why would you do that, what's the significance of that? And out of context, it does sound very wonky, but I'm going to try and explain to you guys why we ended up doing it. So, as you guys should know, on the new Dragon's Teeth maps, there is the Raw Robot, which is basically an armed EOD bot. And on the Raw Robot cases, there are 2 images on there, which I explained in yesterday's videos. And the first one is a picture of Paracel Storm plus a scratched out image equals Megalodon jaws, and a lot of people think that means that there's going to be a monster on Paracel Storm, which is very rightful to assume. I assume that myself, but there's something else on the box that a lot of people notice, but they don't really take much interest in. It has the image RAR, and I know you're thinking, oh, the box already has RAR on it because it's the Raw Robot. Well, there is a second RAR that like kind of goes at an angle from the original RAR, but this RAR is identical to one that you will see written on the tower on Paracel Storm. So having this in mind, we ended up going to the tower on Paracel Storm where that exact same RAR logo was written, and we found out that on that same tower there is a radio, and on that radio it has the number 1015. So after doing some measuring, Battle Rush Gaming ended up finding out that exactly 1015 meters away from the location of that tower, there is a small little rock formation or island on Paracel Storm. Now we knew that that had to have some significance, but we didn't know what we were supposed to do with it. So we did try and go around it and do something on it, but nothing really happened. Then we had somebody on our stream show us a video of one of their friends who ended up doing some editing on the scratched out image on the RAR boxes and found out that it looks like there are 3, maybe 4 boats swimming around an object in the middle. And so we instantly assumed maybe the object they're swimming around is the rock on Paracel Storm that we were looking at, that's exactly 1015 meters away from the tower on Paracel Storm. So, thinking fast, we ended up taking 4 boats to the island and swimming around it. We thought it could either be 3 or 4 because you can't really tell exactly, so we did try it with 3 boats and we did try it with 4 boats, but nothing ended up happening. Now, that's not to say that this may not be it, because this could very well end up being how you do it, but in the circumstances that we did it in, it did not work. But if you guys would like to go and try it with maybe more people, 10 people exactly, because that's how many it took to get the Megalodon, maybe it'll work then. Some people recommended filling up the boats, but the way we tried it, it did not work. But maybe with the proper circumstances, that might end up making it happen. The other thing we ended up trying is that a lot of people thought that the new dog tag sort of thing that you get from playing the Battlefield Hardline beta, which is called the 4th floor dog tag, which is actually kind of like a scanner card that you would like scan on something. Kind of looks like a credit card, but it's not really a credit card. And so what we ended up doing was trying to find some key card scanners on the 4th floor of the Sunken Dragon Sea Dragon restaurant or hotel or whatever in the middle of the map. So we ended up looking everywhere on there, scanned the entire thing, and nothing was we never ended up finding anything. And after doing that, we also found out that on the Pearl Market DLC, if you go into the buses, every single bus has a card scanner in it. And we tried to do several things. We tried to interact with it by pressing E, we tried knifing it, we tried doing anything that might make the dog tag ended up sliding on it or something. And we even tried knifing people in front of every single bus just to see if any of them worked, but it did not work, and that was to no avail. So we don't know exactly what we have to do, but we have tried a lot of things, and the more things we try, the closer we seem to get, because just the puzzle seems to come together a little bit more. The one with the boat swimming around the island that's exactly 1,015 meters away from the tower that says RAR seems like one of the most logical ones, because that's just a lot of factors that really should not make sense together, but somehow they do, and I really feel like that might have some significance to what we're supposed to do in order to make the monster appear. Anyways, I don't know exactly what we have to do, but we do have some ideas on what we're going to do in today's stream. Now, the first thing that we are going to do has something to do with what a developer told a friend of mine, Crunch. Crunch was in a game and ended up having a developer in the game with him, and he ended up asking the developer if he'd give him any hints towards the monster on Paracel Storm, and obviously the developer could not tell him anything, but what he was told is X marks the spot. Apparently several developers on Twitter also said the same thing, so what does that mean? Where is an X? What does X marks the spot mean? Well, if you look back at the image that says Paracel Storm plus scratched out image equals Megalodon jaws, you might want to think that the scratched out image is just drawing your attention away from something important, because they're hiding something from us, and a good way to hide something is to cover it up with something to take away your attention. And if you notice, the plus sign could be confused or even said to be an X, and if you overlay this map of Paracel Storm over an actual map of Paracel Storm, you'll notice that that plus or X marks a spot on the Russian or Chinese spawn rather, and if you go to that spot, maybe there's some significant thing you have to do that might end up making the Megalodon appear. We are going to be researching and looking at everything in that area where X marks the spot to try and find out if we can make the Megalodon appear. But another thing that I personally noticed is that the scratched out area also covers up a portion of the map on the Paracel Storm map, so maybe that is covering up something where we actually have to look on that portion of the map. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. Be sure to come out to the stream. It will be linked in the description down below. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you guys will come out to the stream and try and help us find this Easter egg, because it would be something amazing if we could be the ones who find it. The smaller guys trying to work hard to grow our channels can actually find an Easter egg that you guys might enjoy seeing. But that has been all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. But as always, this has been Lupus, and I will catch you guys in the next one.